Welcome back to Southern Wealth. I hope you're having a very nice day in this Monday, the 17th of July. If you do enjoy the content, please consider dropping that like and subscribe. The channel and myself really appreciate it. Now, I've started a new series, which is how to find the next 1,000 or 10,000x gem ecosystem, not just one coin, but the next ecosystem. And I mentioned that this had, in my opinion, of course, this is not financial advice, just what I think, you have certain number of steps that you should pay attention to in order to understand the potential of a project. So number one was community, which is the most important by far. It's the one thing in crypto you cannot fork or copy. It's something that needs to be organic, and the more religious cult behavior, actually the better. Like you see in Bitcoin, which is basically treated as the perfect money that came from God, and Satoshi is the next Jesus in digital form. Now, number two is, what kind of launch do you have? In the sense of, are there a lot of VCs and YouTubers involved? Typically, VCs are venture capital firms, in case you don't know. Typically, if you do have a lot of them involved, it's not a very good sign, and I'll tell you why. Because these YouTubers and these VCs, they get private allocations well before the ICO or even a pre-stage sale afterwards, which means they get in extremely early. And by the time that the project launches, they are already up a lot of money. And because they're already up a lot of money and their whole mindset is come in, make money, start living, they will dump on top of the retail followers, the ones that didn't have access to the project, throughout the next few months. So basically, you see a lot of projects that kind of, they come out, they start like this, they go up, and then they start decreasing, and then decrease, and they like almost decrease like on a sustainable basis almost every month. So it's not a rug pull, it's not going up, liquidity gets out, and then that's it, it's finished. No, it actually goes slowly, but some people call it slow rug pull. It's actually not a rug pull. It's just all these VCs, you may be down on money, most people are down on money, but they are still up tremendously because they came in extremely way before it was ever accessible to you. And those guys, they don't care about the project, they don't care about the community, they don't care about anything. They care about making money, and that's all that matters. So they will sell the price, sell it and sell it and sell it and sell it, and it will be extremely hard for that project ever to pump. So, I mean, there are a few exceptions to this, in the sense that when you have these big players, let's take the example of Ethereum, right? Which is a bit different because this is not a VC, but you have the Ethereum Foundation, right? Which sells Ethereum, by the way, many times. And what happened? They sold the top in 2017, and they sold the top in 2021. So basically, when Ethereum was running wild, boom, they sell it, stop it, price goes down. Now, Ethereum is strong and powerful enough to withstand all of that. But that's 1 in a million, or 1 in 10,000 at least. So basically, be very careful if VCs are associated with projects, and if you have too many YouTube influencers talking about it. Like having one or two, fine. If you have like all of them like very excited about this, and this thing's gonna 1,000x and a millionx and 100x, be very careful, because those YouTubers also get in earlier than you can get in, okay? And just talking about it, another, let's say, step 3 is indeed the presence of YouTubers. So having influencers is not necessarily bad. It depends on the type of them. So, for example, if it's an influencer who clearly shows that they actually know the project, the ecosystem, why they believe it's going to do well. It's a project that basically there's no advantage of him or her promoting it, because there was no pre-sale, if you will, or pre-initial stage. That's one thing. If it's one of these YouTubers that have access to these pre-sales, and basically they have channels like, these 10 coins will 10x, that coin will 500x, that coin will 1000x, that coin will 50x, and then you can tell when they are tricking you, it's because they talk about coins that already ran last cycle. Why? Because people remember that they ran, so it's easier, psychologically speaking, to believe they will run again. Even if they are targeted by the SEC, even if actually there are major issues that came across around the project, even if the project now is down 99% and it's clear it's never going to recover, but they will talk about 100 coins every month, and then eventually one of them will do well. And then they will make video after video on that coin and how they predicted it, and how you need to join the Discord, and you need to buy the special group, and you need to buy the special promotion, whatever, to capture one of these coins. Now, the thing is, that guy gets paid ad revenue from YouTube, gets paid on courses, gets paid on private groups, and gets paid sometimes to pump certain projects, or they go extremely early in certain projects that are about to come out. So they can actually put $100 in 1,000 coins, that it doesn't really matter to them because their money keeps coming in, but yours doesn't. So be very careful also with those kind of YouTubers, the ones that promote 500 coins on every 6 months. And notice something: the ones they promote that get destroyed, most of these influencers never talk about those coins anymore. They pretend they never existed. And of course, they also do the same, the deleting of videos, the deleting of tweets, you name it. So the 2 steps in summary: who owns the coin? Are there a lot of VCs involved? And how many YouTube influencers are in? And did they have access to a pre-private sale? And what kind of YouTubers are they? Are they the kind of YouTuber that makes a lot of effort, basically researches things very well and explains very clearly why a certain ecosystem can do very well? Or is it one of these influencers that come out with 10 coins per week? They're going to go up and going to explode and going to do this and going to do that. So be very careful. The promotion is also very important, as well as the ownership of the initial stages of the project. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.